the connectivity will improve. Please tell us, how is the connectivity this time? Out of 10 points, how is audio? Out of 10 points, how is visual? Please tell me now, would you? Thank you. And please resend your messages to me, okay? Thank you. We're staying until we're staying another 50 minutes until 11:30, okay? Good, thank you. How's the connectivity this time? Visual out of 10, audio out of 10. How is it? Welcome back, Anupama. Thank you. Good, good, good. Thanks again, Himanshu, Nankad. Good, good, beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. I will look at those things on Sunday, my day off. Good. Audio 9 out of and video 9 out of 10. That's excellent. With this cheapy phone, Anupama, I need to reboot after 90 minutes. Yes, reboot, turn off. Yes. Well, Himanshu, 10 out of 10. Excellent. This is just a cheapy little 8,000 rupee Redmi 9A phone, 4.5 years old. Yeah. Hi, Vivek. Namaste. Welcome back, Vivek. Thank you. Good, good. Wow, wow, wow. Hi, Vanshika. Namaste. Welcome back. Thank you. Can you hear the music in the background? Ah, wow. Oh, I just turned off for 5 minutes, turned off and rebooted Himanshu. Maybe I missed your message. Yes, Vivek, David, why do you sleep so late? As I become less young, Vivek, I need less. This is common in young, older people who are less physically active. Since many years, 30 years, I just need, after 1 o'clock, 4.5, sometimes 5.5 hours of continuous deep sleep. That's all I need. Oh, I say, Himanshu, I say, I'll have a look now, yeah? No, no, Vanshika, with this little cheapy phone, Redmi 9A, 4.5 years old, but not bad. I need to turn off and reboot every 90 minutes. Chanakya, have you given up your dinner routine? Yeah, I gave up my dinner routine, meaning evening meal, third, tell you exactly, 13, nearly 40 years before. That's right, yeah. I just have one big meal a day, as I described, one big meal a day, finish about 3:30, as much as I can eat, Kumbhakaran style, and then I never eat any food at night time. Night time, I will eat, especially when I'm live streaming, I'll eat Chanakya some ragi biscuits, ragi in Pahari Modwa, millet, millet, millet biscuits, ragi ki biscuit from the bakery, and plenty of black coffee before the live stream. Yeah, yeah. And plenty of water. Yes, Himanshu, this little Redmi N9A, half Chinese, half Indian components and manufacture, has been excellent for me. Excellent, excellent. Chanakya, one of my favourite stories. One of my favourite stories, Kumbhakaran. Ah, lovely. Oh, Anupama, I think, has had her meal and is starting to hit me with some heavy duty messages, Yar. Hey, David, do you have an easy or difficult time letting go of the past? A difficult time, yes, difficult time. Um, my weakness is, we've mentioned this lovely English word before. This word exists in all languages. Nostalgia, Anupama. Nostalgia. Nostalgia is always a lovely, warm, positive, happy attachment to some place, some people, some incident in the past, right? Anupama, did we discuss this recently? It comes from a Greek word, hey? Returning home. Ah, that's what nostalgia for other viewers. NOS, one of my favorite words, Josie Ju. Ah, nostalgia. NOSTALGIA, nostalgia. Returning in your mind and heart to incidents, places, people that happened in the past. It's always a positive, warm feeling, thought, and experience. Originally from the Greek word meaning returning home. I often, several times a day on Upama Joshi Ji, return back even to 50, 60 years before, in England even, my childhood. Oof. I can't say any more at the moment. Anupama Joshi Ajki Kahali Beachama Abaho. Hey? Oh. Anupamaju Matu Matkorope Ha Maliudyar Matu Mathitope Maliudyar Bakaragwal la. Please let me catch my breath, please, please, please. Yes, Chanakya, we must trust that our experience will somehow connect in the future. Not always possible to direct self, but if we believe in the bigger picture, Chanakya ji, nice message. Himanshu, David, nostalgia is depressing. Ah, not in my knowledge, it's not. Nostalgia is purely a happy, warm, positive remembrance of something, somewhere, some people in the past. In my experience, talking with other human beings, it's never, never anything but positive, happy, warm, lovely. Um, of course, we shouldn't be attached to the past, but why not think about and remember and relive lovely things which happened to you in the past? Why not? What's wrong with it? It's less it's less addictive than drinking alcohol every day. Huh? Yeah, you heard about it, Himanshu, from a 23-year-old creator called Chad Tag. I see. Thanks, Chanakya. I'll try and remember that about Steve Jobs. Rushan Raj. Thanks for coming back, Rushan Raj. Look, David, can you suggest to me how to get zeal, enthusiasm, to achieve something after multiple failures? Whew, what can I say? I mean, I don't know the subject here, Roshan. Um, I can only say, give me more info. This thing you've failed to achieve since many efforts, what is it? Or more, do you really need it? Do you really need it? And or is it really in your capacity to achieve it? Do you really need it? Do you really need it? Tell me more if you like, yeah? Siddhartha Shiva, nice name. Chivalry. What are we talking about here on chivalry? Siddhartha? Vanshika. David, how do you spend your entire day there? Without going into the details, Vanshika, um, look, I'll give you some idea. No day is ever long enough for me. No day is ever long enough for me. Sometimes I think, well, David, let's get up at 3:30 in the morning, you know? I still go to sleep at 1 o'clock. Get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, then day will be long enough. So many things I still want to explore, look into. Oh, that's my short answer at the moment, Anshika. Vanshika Modi. Short answer. Anupama Joshi. What's the biggest lie I've ever told? Well, I've told a few big lies in my life, to be honest with you. Get it? To be honest with you? Um, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I'm not putting off my answer to avoid this, Anupanamaji, but just let me think about it, yeah? Mama, David, are you good with I am good with finances. I'm good finances. Yes, 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 I am. Shubham, David, how long have you been living in India? Sometimes I think too long. No, no, only joking. India has been very, very good to me. Shubham, in short, as a senior traveller, I have been coming and going to the Nepali and Indian Himalayas especially since 49 years. It's kept me young, it's kept me single, it's kept me happy, it's kept me currently no smoking, no drinking, and it's kept me secure. Yes, it has. And always I'm learning new things, you know. Anupama. David, do you embrace change or fight it? David, look at the Indian head nod. David, do you embrace change or fight it? Do you embrace change or fight it? Oof. Not easy for a person who's not young anymore. It's not easy to adjust to change. Uh, not easy, Anupama. But sometimes some things I just don't change in because I'm happy with them. I don't need to change. Giving general answers here, I know. Yes, Chanakya, I love the story of Kumbhakaran. Can I share my views on this? As we know, was it actually possible for the mythical or real Kumbhakaranju to, firstly, was it possible for him to sleep for 6 months, continual sleep, without dying? Or, and equally, Kumbhakaranji, how did you manage to eat continuously for 6 months thereafter? Janaki, it seems to me, please give me your feedback on this. It seems the meaning of Kumbhakaran sleeping 6 months and eating for that for the 6 months while he was awake, all the villages and towns all around supplied him continuously with food. Was that when we have extreme greed, on the side, let's say greed which turns into greed which is totally unsatisfied, let's say GPC, GPC, yeah, GPC, greedy pig corruption, greedy pig corruption, shortened to GPC. When we have greedy pig corruption, one method to keep the peace in the community is just to satisfy that GPC, to satisfy the greedy pig corruption, right? Satisfy it. Then everybody's happy, more or less. The corrupt pigs are happy, stomach's full, bank balance is full, and but the common people must work very hard to feed that greedy pig corrupts the stomach, right? To satisfy that. But things are quiet, okay? Things are quiet. On one level, there's the bad side too. Um, did the story of Kumbhakaran really exist? Well, I don't know. I wasn't there. Were you there? But it's the moral behind the story. It's the moral behind the story. Um, Kumbhakaran, a huge, powerful authority, was satisfied. So everything was quiet in society. This is how I interpret that, Chanakya. Uh, as an Indian, how do you interpret that? I may be way wrong, but uh, what do you think? Please give me some feedback, yes? Harish, look at the pinned messages on the bottom of your screen about my background, please. Uttam Sharma, namaste, Uttam. Kia hal hai, sab theek thak hai? अच्छा तुम्हारा अट्टा पट्टा का नाम क्या है बताइए आपकी शादी हो गई या अब तक सिंगल रह गई माफ कीजिए आपका अट्टा पट्टा कहाँ का हो तुम जी Vivek Deswal. No, I don't get the pension from Australia. I don't get the pension from Australia, no. I'm looking at messages from half an hour. Okay. We will finish at 11:30, please, okay? Final destination. Ooh, heavy duty stuff, man. I have heard this expression millions of times in South Asia. We come alone and we die alone. That's heavy duty stuff, man. Final destination. Namaste. Thanks for coming back. Um, what can I say? What can I say? Final destination. What can I say? Abhishek Bista. David, are you eligible for naturalized citizenship in India? Well, I've got two choices. One is very difficult. The first one, to get naturalized citizenship, one, that I marry an Indian woman, right? Highly improbable now at this stage. The other choice is Abhishek, that, and remember, a foreigner on a tourist visa cannot live continually in India. We can live in each calendar year, Abhishek, in each calendar year, 6 months. Then we must leave, come back, or I'm currently living in India continuously in 1 year period, 6 months, second half of last year, and the next 6 months, first half of this year, quite legal, okay? So to meet the other criterion of to get naturalization, citizenship, Abhishek, as I understand, I must show in my passports that, in and out stamps, that in the last 14 years I lived a total of 12 years in India, and that the last year of that 12 years was in the last year continuously. So it's very difficult. Final destination. Why did why did I stay so long in India? I've answered that question many, many times before. That's right, final destination. Nikola Tesla and Isaac Newton never married. Look, no mystery. Tesla and Newton obviously never, ever had time to get married. They never, ever had time to get married. That's all I can say. No time. And I'm sure no desire. Stoic fellow. David, how do I rate India on the power scale? Oh, currently today, 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Let's be honest. Let's be very honest. But India has given many good things to me, the Himalayas especially. But today I would rate India 5 out of 10 on the international power scale. Final. Leonardo DiCaprio never married. Well, on one level, he probably never had the desire to get married. Why just eat the same type of dal all of your life? Hey? That's one way to look at it, with respect to the sacred institution of marriage. Yeah, no, really. Chanakya, I'm coming back to your previous message before about that's a subtle analogy. Uh, Himanshu is saying to Final Destination, slow up, son. I think you're having superiority complex. Oh, uh, uh, he's a damn good philosopher, Himanshu. A damn good philosopher. Final Destination. Um, Himanshu's asking Final Destination, the philosopher, how old are you? Final Destination is saying, I am God. Oh, now, look, Final Destination. Himanshu's right there. Um, I don't know, have you been having a little drink or smoke of something tonight? Slow down, Final Destination. Um, Final Destination. You're definitely not, obviously. A fun shake. A fun shake. A fun shake. Salam, and equally a fun shake. Namaste. Salam and namaste equally. Huh? Um, a fun shake. Thanks for coming to my live stream. A fun shake is not giving me any greeting. A fun shake is not giving any 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 green shake. He's not saying hello. A fun shake is not saying, David, where are you? Now, Goodbye to Final Destination. Final Destination is full of pessimism at the moment. Final Destination has been removed by democratic choice from our channel. Hey, agree? Because he's too pessimistic, he's too negative. Okay? And we don't need that. Um, Spread happiness, spread positivity. Otherwise, keep your gob closed. Keep the gob closed. Old English word, gob. G-O-B. Yeah, don't be negative. Not repeatedly. Now, Afan Sheikh. No namaste from you. No salam. Hello, how are you? Aapke baal bache kaise hain? Immediately asking me, Afan Sheikh, what my religion is. Um, is it important to you, Afan Sheikh, with respect to you, is it important before we start to talk with each other that you know my religion? Yes or no? Naraj Madhoniye, huh? Himanshu, David, what are the prime years for a male? Oh, there are several answers to this one. Look, this is a public channel, Himanshu, so I can't give you any specific answers, okay? Uh, Look on Google or YouTube. You'll get plenty of info there, man. Specific. Chanakya, I like this one. David, the important thing is returning home. Himanshu. David, when I remember that pretty past, I always get sad. Oh, yes, Chanakya, thanks for reminding me. There is a sadness, painful, aching component to it. Of course, there is. Of course. Yes, yes, yes. It's a very complicated and interesting etymology. Do you agree? Eh? Wow. Yes, of course. I didn't talk about that. The painful side. Hmm. Anupama. I can't answer this one. David, what's the most unsettling, disturbing dream I've ever had? Look, I'll tell you, this has a funny side too, you know. Anupama, I believe that if we eat something in the daytime and at night, which will upset the digestion, it may well and does sometimes cause nightmares. Nightmares, of course, unsettling dreams, right? Sometimes very violent. Um, um, Anupama, you know the name Udiari Bend. Udiari Bend, a small village at the junction of three roads between Berinag, Dharamgar, Berinag, Kotmania. Eh? This side Gangoli Hard, that side Jageshwar. Eh? Bageshwar. Eh? I lived there a full winter season. Oh, 15 years before. I loved that place. Plenty of walking. And Anupama, at that time, I used to mix with my food. This is about eating something which is very concentrated and very powerful and may well disturb your dreams at night into nightmares. Okay, Anupama, briefly, I think you're interested in this one. So, for over about a couple of weeks, I'd have a big amount of Kisan brand tomato sauce, equal to the best tomato sauce on the planet. It may have chemical, but it's very tasty. And anyhow, because I read before then that if you eat good quality tomato sauce, it can give some good protection to your heart, blood. I didn't realize at first for the first week, but I was having very powerful nightmares every night. And they were nightmares of basically being tortured slowly. to every part of my body. Okay? And were very painful, very distressing. Then after a week, I realized, hey, David. So that day, I ate a much smaller amount of tomato sauce. No nightmares that night. This is true. Sometimes very powerful food, which is not easy to digest, right? May well give you nightmares that night. They were extremely depressing. So after that, I ate just a half amount. Sometimes when you like something very much, very tasty, gives heat in the body in wintertime. Can't stop, right? That's a true story, Anupama. I loved on Udiari Bend. I loved Udiari Bend. I love that place, especially winter time. After fresh snowfall, there was a small, easy hill to climb, just 25 minutes above there. Very easy hill, and right in front of the Himalayas, in front of Panchachuli Himal, in front of Western Nepal Himalayas, Api Himal, Sampa Himal, Saipal, Himal, Nampa, Api, Kumaon, Panchachuli Himal, Nanda Devi, Trisul, going into Garhwal. Ah, I love that place. But after that, 1 cupful of that Kisan brand tomato sauce was enough. And it's proved that best quality tomato sauce, especially as you get older, gives some protection to the heart and the blood. I'm coming to your new messages, please. Yes, Jersey. Thanks for coming back, I think, Jersey. Where are you from? And I live here, Jersey, on a visa in my oldest home of all in the Himalayas, Khorsani. Ish jaga ko kaun sani hai? Khorsani in Uttarakhand, in the northern Indian Himalayas. Anupama Joshi, what was the last big spontaneous thing you did? Contact me on YouTube about that if you feel free, okay? Pahadi David YouTube channel, by text or by voice message also, okay? Thanks, Anupama. Now, what's the next one, Chanakya? About connecting dots. Great message. Great message. Now, I will now look at new fresh messages, okay? Please tonight, everybody. Oh, time is flying. Send your last messages now, please, because at 11:30, 15 minutes, we'll leave this live stream until tomorrow night, okay? Please come back tomorrow night on this live stream, 6:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m., 8 to 9, supper break, okay? Send your messages now, okay? Thank you. Arthur Churchill. Welcome back, Arthur, from Britain. Yes, thank you. Where do you live in Britain, Arthur? Please tell me. David, here's a tip. I guess someone has fallen in love with you, brother. Wow. Right? Who would fall in love with a 76-year-old? Who would fall in love in their right mind with a 76-year-old human being? I'm giving myself some credit. Who would do that? Who would do that? And who is it? Blog Vision. Namaste, Blog Vision. Are you coming to my live stream the first time? Yes, Chanakya. I did see that Kisan uses preservatives. Otherwise, what will they do to keep the food from going bad? Would they use natural preserve? I knew that. I looked on the label, but extremely tasty. And I was looking at the benefits of that tomato sauce, you know. I'm still here, 76, not yet having a heart attack, no blood clots, no stroke. So far, so far. Are very tasty. And that tomato sauce heated me up during that winter season in Udiari Bendia. Oh, now, Chanakya, don't mind me plucking my nose. Um, Nothing is coming out of the nose, just a little bit of an itch. Chanakya, please don't make a report about this. On my day off, and this is funny, I'll give you a secret here. On my day off, Chanakya ji, I'll spend 5 minutes with my fine scissors trimming my nose hairs. Himanshu talking about Chat GPT. What's that subject? Harsha talking about Hawaii. Hawaii. Shahid Mushtaq. Shahid. Salam and most equally namaste to you, Shahid Mushtaq. Thanks for coming back. Send the full message, Shahid, okay? Himanshu, dead on, dead on. You've hit the target. Final Destination, under his current YouTube ID, is no longer on the channel. Extremely pessimistic, repeatedly pessimistic, negativistic comments. Pessimistic, negativistic. Wow. But Final Destination, if you're listening under a new ID, please come back, man. But not 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 so negative, okay? And you're quite right what you say, Himanshu. You become what you hate, you know. Dev Bish, thank you. Thanks for enjoying the thanks for enjoying our live stream, Dev Bish. Come again tomorrow night. Sunday night will be my night off, okay? Yes, Abhishek, we do some stupid, silly things when we're younger, aren't we? Because we're young, because we're less experienced, you know? Dev Bisht, meet me, Alex Perry. Alex Perry, which football team does he play for? Harsha, let there be good leadership. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Let there be good leadership. Harish is saying cryptically, wolf or tiger destination, 41. Let's please finish in 10 minutes. I need my beauty sleep, you can see that. And please send your last messages now. We'll finish in 10 minutes, okay? Yes, Chanakya, talking to everybody on the planet. Listen, humanity, millions of years ago, life was given to us, and see what we have done with this life. In my opinion, the purpose of life is to possess the knowledge and pass it on to future generations. Wow, that's certainly one of the principal reasons. Yes, Harish, it should be well lived. Abhishek, David, do you have to go back to Australia? No, I'm never going back to Australia. I have no need to go back there. And yeah, well, simply, Abhishek, my plan recently now is, briefly, foreigners on tourist visas can stay in India in each calendar year a total of 6 months. Then we must arrange our movement for the next year. So I'm on a new routine now, Abhishek. I came back into India first day, early July, right? Early July last year. January 1st, new calendar year started. So I'm in the middle of a one year stay in India continuously. From late June, I'll have to stay outside of India continuously until mid 2027, then come back in again. See? Harish Sharma, I am Iron. Woo, wow, wow. Iron Man. Himanshu again making a statement which is partly right. Himanshu is saying, David, humans are made to be socialized. Made to be socialized. I think that's the punchline, isn't it? Humans are made to be socialized, formed to be socialized. Um, they can't be alone. Don't agree they can't be alone. Don't agree. I don't agree. And I don't agree when you say, Himanshu, that if humans stay alone, it reduces their lifespan. Not always true. Sometimes being alone increases the human's lifespan. Oh, last messages, please. Let's finish in 7 minutes, okay? Janakya saying, well, this opposes what I know. What you say opposes what I know. What I know, not just what I believe in. What I know is different from what you say, Chanakya. We have some interesting talks. David, singlehood isn't kick ass. It's kind of boring. There is no thrill in being alone. Maybe for you. You can't handle yourself. You're too dangerous for your own good. Come back tomorrow night, man. We'll continue that one. Harish, you are really alone. You are really alone. Anupama, no time to answer your last two or three heavy duty comments. Sorry. Come back tomorrow night, please. Now, I think that's about it. Please, let's finish in 5 minutes, please, please. Sazon, Sazon. Sazon 926. Namaste, salam to you, Sazon. Uncle, are you in Nepal? No, I'm not in Nepal. I will be in Nepal again for the second half of this year, Sazon. I'm currently in the Indian Himalayas, Uttarakhand. Abhishek, how many countries have you visited, David? In my memory, Abhishek, I've traveled in 24 different countries, sometimes for a very short time, sometimes for a medium amount of time, 2, 3 months. Most of my life, half of my life, Abhishek, I've lived in India. Excuse me, half of my life I've lived in England and Australia. The other half of my life I've lived in the Himalayas, Nepal, and mostly India. Siddhartha Gupta, you're my friend. Thank you, Siddhartha. Thanks for coming back after a long time. Namaste. Kya hal hai? Aap kaise ho? Siddhartha, aapka atapata kahan ka ho? Bataiye. I see, Arthur. You live in Birmingham. Wow, very nice. Very nice. Siddhartha, yes, namaste, namaste. Yes, Rakshit, we are learning. We are learning. Rakshit, Chanakya, Rakshit saying that's called picking the nose, isn't it? Only if you try to remove something from the nose, then it's called picking. If you're just scratching the nose, which is what I do in public, just scratching, touching, it's not called picking the nose, which is considered antisocial in some countries, yeah. Dance with Poonam. Thanks, Poonam. Um, Poonam, I was born in England, lived in Australia, and half of my life, Poonam, I've lived in the Himalayas. Namaste, Poonam. Thanks for coming. Yes, Johnny listener. David, do you drink buttermilk every morning here in this place? Every morning, about 300 mils pure buttermilk. Wow, Arthur. I guess someone has fallen in love with you, with me. Wow, that's nice. That's very encouraging. At my age of 76, Arthur, what would they expect from me at 70? No, no, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. What things would they expect from a 76 retired nurse and traveller? Big bank account? Right? Not possible. All right, now, I'm getting very tired now. Let's finish now. Last messages, please. And thanks, Abhishek. That's very nice. A very nice compliment. I'm fortunate to have found David. I think my social needs are fulfilled here. Well, don't go any further. Don't go any further than me, Abhishek. Uh, Himanshu. Sometimes I mention Nigeria. Um, it's not my favorite country, but I sometimes mention Nigeria, like, what's happening in Nigeria, what's happening in Africa. Have you been to Central America, Burkina Faso? Like that. Albania. Do you know Albania? Himanshu, David, I think every man needs a sense of brotherhood to varying degrees. Some men, some people need a lot of brotherhood. Others need a medium amount. Others a limited amount. It just depends, man. All right, now let's finish right now. Thank you, you lovely people, for coming tonight. And please come back again tomorrow night. Um, live stream 6:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Supper break 8 to 9. And Sunday night, I'll be having a much deserved day and night off. Okay? Thank you. Yes, Savanshika, it seems like our fellow citizen Arthur knows some secrets. Let's look into that again tomorrow night, yes? Male to male. I can only say for myself, male to male, for me, always platonic, always platonic. To, for me, to maintain my good health. Namaste. Thank you. Good night, Himanshu. Love you also. Platonic, definitely. Ooh, Barbary Barb. Hey? Namaste. See you tomorrow night, everybody. Thanks for coming, yes. Harish, this is my oldest home in the Himalayas, Khorsani, Uttarakhand, northern India. Namaste, everybody. Please, no more messages. And good night. Thanks, Vanshika. Namaste. UPSC status. UPSC status. You have watched my live streams before, haven't you? Hey, Bapri Bap. One more time, two more times. Bapri Bap. Bapri Bap. Hey? Namaste. I hope you enjoyed tonight like I did. Namaste. Thank you. Yes, mera mora sarabi bab himanshu kumaunima mer mora sarabi boju mera mora sarabi boju. Hey, namaste. Have a nice time. UPSC status. One more minute, I'll stay. Look at the pinned message on the bottom of your screen, okay? MK Bugan, MK Bugani. Namaste, salam to you. You've come in the very last minute of a long live stream, MK Bugani. Please come back again tomorrow night between 6:30 p.m. 11:30 p.m. Supper break 8 o'clock to 9. Namaste. Thank you. Must go now. Namaste. Salam. Wow. Whoa.